Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today a very beautiful knife. Okay, so that's a clone, but that's a clone of maybe what is the most expensive production knife you can find. And that knife is the Rockstead UN-ZDP ZDP with the silk handle, like samurai handle. So that stuff is, really good looking. So what can I tell you on that Rockstead? So Rockstead is a Japanese knife company. They do everything by hand. That's artisanal, and they use only premium materials, very premium steel. And this is the production company who has the hardest HRC on the knives. They go to 67 HRC. That's crazy when, for example, you know that Extrema ratio on majority of the US brand, like for example, I don't, but they do it at 58, 59 HSE. When you have M390, you usually close to 61, 62, but not much more. And already 61, 62 HSE is really hard. And here you get Rockstead, which can go to 67, 67, which is crazy. Fuck, I hope they damage the table, but that's fine. And the knife, no issue for the knife at all. So yeah, you can see UN. So what do we get exactly on that? So we got a very nice blade, and the blade is sold as being ZDP 189. Oh, that's one of the very crazy steel, one very good steel. You're never sure when you buy that if this is really what they sell you for, but I can tell you that I try to sharpen that knife, and it's so difficult that I can't believe it is. Honestly, I can't believe it is, because these Chinese people who has done that clone, that copy. It's not a clone; it's a copy because they put the name, the brand Rockstead. They say that they can do 62 HRC on that stuff, and I can't believe it is 62. Maybe not 67, but 62 HRC. And they use only premium materials, which is that steel. Then they got real that's a fish, fish, no, yeah, manta, like what you call the manta, whatever. They have that kind of fish silk inside, and then you got another like bound with the small stuff, which is the same, very good looking, you know. And you got titanium here and titanium on the guard. So honestly, that's really premium materials. Let's look at the sheath now. You got a wooden sheath with a hole, so you can attach it to your leg if you want. You can see it's handmade, leather, good leather, quality leather. And the only difference I was able to spot, because that's the same as the original, was that you have that mechanism, which is when it's like that, it's open, and when it is like that, it is securing the knife on the sheath. Aha. That's the only stuff. I'm not sure that it's working here. I'm not sure this is because my father who get the knife for me broke it, or if this was not working in the beginning. But what I believe this is, when you push that, you have a piece of plastic or whatever which is going down like that and going to secure the blade. And when you take it out, it's going up. So I'm not sure if this is because he didn't get it, he tried it, and because I know he tried it before to give it to me, and he didn't manage the stuff properly, and now it's broken. But it looks like that stuff is completely inefficient. Because let me try to see inside with the light. Not sure we can see something. Yeah, you see there is nothing happening. So you have that stuff, but it looks like the piece which is supposed to be in contact with the blade. I'm not sure if you can see anything. I can see it. Yeah, it's not going down, so it doesn't change anything, the fact that you secure it or not. So whatever. That stuff is not the real one, and that's the only difference that they have, probably with, not the only, but one of the difference they have with the original one. But whatever, if you put the blade in, I mean, look, Usually you have wooden stuff, and you do that and you take that, it's falling immediately. Even if you do that in a lot of nylon sheets, when you do this way, it's falling. Here, let me still not falling. So you see, I mean that it's really, when you press it, it's really secured. And if I do it this way, I even don't need that. I can almost take it reverse, and I don't have to secure anything. So I'm not sure that stuff is efficient, but the sheath is still very good. And actually that's a practical sheath. You have no play, no move. Except that stuff which is moving if it's open, but if it's closed, you have no move at all. So I'm not sure if it was broken when I got it or not, whatever. That's a very good sheath. I'm really satisfied with the sheath, and wooden sheath like that, it's very classy. The knife is, I'm opening it in case, but the knife is very good, very well made. Same specification than the original, really comfortable in hand. Of course, that's not the same finishing of the original one, but you have to consider that that stuff cost $200, a bit more if you buy it on Ali, but I got a price on that, and I paid it 200, a bit around 200. So, and the original cost $3,600, which is crazy, but that's the original. So this is, I'm not so, yeah, I can't say I'm not so far. I prefer when they don't put their bond. I would bought it even if not white and Rockstead, but I was like, whatever. A Rockstead for $200, looking so good, I have to buy it to see how it goes and what it looks. Now let's look at the cons I have on that stuff. So in terms of cons, except that stuff which is not so quite, and not the original one, I got one major cons, which is the fact that it comes not sharpened. This is not sharp, and it's pretty impossible to sharpen it. I mean, I'm not so great at sharpening stuff. I'm not the best guy, but I got some pro stuff to sharpen it. Like you take it out and it's going, and even like that, it was not working properly. I was able to get it a bit better, but I was never able to get it crazy sharp and razor sharp and cutting paper like crazy and stuff like that. I was able to cut stuff. Of course, this is convex edge, so I was able to get a proper, but even working on it and trying to so I would say that if you get that one, that's a bit more for like, if you're good in sharpening stuff, you can get that one and really use it. If not, and you don't care, it's a 200 knife, you can get it out and it looks amazing. But if not, I'm not sure the purpose of that stuff, because if you put that in the collection, okay, it's pretty good looking, that's a good looking one, but it's not a real one at the end. You know that it's a fake, so collection with a fake, depend of the people. Me, why not? I mean, I still think it's good looking if you put that in the new collection. So whatever, I tried it because I was thinking it would be razor sharp, but it's not razor sharp. And what I can tell you otherwise, it's delivered in that very good looking box. Well, you have exactly the same packaging as the original, specification, blah 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 blah. So it's a ZDP189. You have the warranty, limited lifetime warranty, blah blah blah. And that's the same. Actually, that's the same box as the original. I damaged a bit the box. It's my fault. But that's the same box as the original. It looks like the same box actually that the original one. So when you arrive, the stuff is like that in the box, and it's pretty classy. I mean, that you take that out, wow, it's like a package. So I kept the box to show it to you, and because I think it was a pretty good looking box. So let's look at the spec now of that stuff, because this is where we are here. We have a total blade of 13.5 centimeters. Overall size is 25.5. Yeah, 25.5. And the thickness is, actually, if you sharpen it, it could be a very good everyday knife. Yeah, 5 millimeters thickness. 5.3, 5.3. So here what we have, 31. I would like that stuff. I mean, look at the work they have done on the, that's not some jumping, that's really fancy jumping. Here, same thing, you have very nice, it's not a counter edge, but it's not flat grind. they have done with titanium. I mean, that's the stuff is really, and it's really comfortable in hand. I really like that knife. It's pretty light for that stuff. So let's look at the weight now. Yeah, 250 grams. You see, it's not for 13 centimeters blade. It's not bad, huh? And 361 with the sheath, which is, again, this is a particular sheath you can use. So my guess is really, if you're fan of the design, if you're fan of that stuff, and you know to sharpen that stuff, you can go for it, because honestly, it's a good quality. But if you ask me, not so great at sharpening stuff, a knife, and that it's 62 HRC again, it's very difficult to sharpen it, and you doesn't want to spend hours and hours to try to get it better and eventually damage it. Probably you don't want to go for it. So up to you guys. At the end, beautiful clone or copy, very well made, nice copy, honestly. That when you got the stuff like that in its box, I mean, it's like a present. It's pretty classy. That's all I can tell you for that one today. Thanks guys, bye bye.